Change, and I have the big person behind it. Shola Adeni. She is a compliance consultant at Spaces for Change. I'm going to learn more about it. Well, I love the name Shola. What does it mean?
Okay, well, that's the full name. So the full name is Oluwani Shola.
Oluwani Shola.
Yes.
God is.
Yes, it is God that giveth wealth or maketh
God
wealth.
that giveth wealth.
Yeah.
I'm the name of my daughter. Welcome.
Thank you.
Tell me about Spaces for Change.
Okay, so I'm not the face behind Spaces for Change.
Give me.
Yes, it's fine. Her name is Victoria Ibezim Ohere. She's the executive director of Spaces for Change. Yes, so Spaces for Change is a non-profit organization. Actually, it's a human rights organization, and we are working to infuse human rights into social and economic governing process in Nigeria and now in Ghana.
Interesting.
Yes.
What motivated you? What inspired this for the team?
Okay, so for a while now, there's been a lot of down on the civic space. So what is the civic space? It is actually the space, a free space for people to, express themselves, make public opinion, talk about leadership, talk about government. So that space where people talk, whether it's offline or online. So a lot of research, a lot of study, and the result of that has shown that there are a lot of clampdown in West Africa, basically, not just in Ghana or in Nigeria. So there have been a lot of clampdown, a lot of arrests, a lot of infringing upon people's rights. So it's a right to freely express yourself, to talk about, to dissent, to disagree with a government or something. So because of this, we are trying to push the advocacy that civic space is very important. It will actually help to bring good leadership. It will actually help to let the voice of the people be heard, so that the government can, make policies that has advantage for the people. Their economic welfare, their social welfare, and every area of their life. So because of this, we've been doing a lot of advocacy, a lot of research, a lot of policy review, analysis, just to ensure that the civic space is protected, and the right of people to talk, to dissent is protected.
To dissent is very, very important. I love it. Some of the projects that your team has undertaken or is currently taking. Okay,
so we have 4 thematic areas. We have the energy, environmental justice, that talks about the right of communities. So there are a lot of these communities, the communities that host the resources, natural resources, the gold, the crude oil, all of these resources. These communities, they are host natural resources, right? And if we look at these communities, a lot of them are underdeveloped. So we also have to advance the right of these people to ensure that when explorations are taking place, there is spillage, it affects the water, it affects the economic life, is impacted in a certain way. So we work with strategic stakeholders to ensure that agreements are reached, contracts are signed between them to form of repair their community, to form of give some incentive, and they are to improve on economic life basically. So that's for the energy and environmental justice desk. Then we also have the housing and urban governance, about the right to affordable housing. Then defending civic space, which is just what I explained, advocacy for the right of people to talk freely and to express themselves and to associate, actually. Then the women and youth inclusion, that's kind of the right of women, the right of youth. So these are the 4 focus areas of Spaces for Change.
Beautiful. So what are some of the means you do this?
Okay, so yes, we use advocacy, we use research, we use public interest litigation, we use a lot of things. We also do digital outsourcing, yes, and so a lot of this research, they tend to inform policies. We also ensure the participation of youth, women, and marginalized communities. We ensure their participation in governance. We ensure their participation in the formulation of policies, in the implementation of policies as well. Policy review, about, because policies influence a lot of things in the society. So what is in the laws is what the government is going to push. So you have to go to the source of the formulation of those policies to ensure that it is advancing human rights.
Indeed.
It's protecting the rights of people. Indeed. And also we also help the government. So we are not just focusing on the people against the government. We're not working against the government, basically. So we help government to also put a human rights approach or use a human rights lens in decision making.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Are you able to share some notable achievements, some examples?
Okay,
so what you've done?
Okay, it's a whole lot.
Imagine.
It's a whole lot. Spaces for Change is more than it's more than 10 years.
Wow.
We've done a whole lot of work in Nigeria,
wow.
and that's why we're in Ghana now. We are just starting. We are launching on Wednesday, and it's not Ghana. We're working in Senegal. We're working in a lot of African countries. So I want to talk about the So it's an initiative to actually inform civil society actors, civil society organizations, to inform them on governance within the structure of non-profit organizations, to also inform them on the importance of the protection of the civic space and how to interact with that space, so that there won't be a lot of backlash. They won't get a lot of backlash. So there's a way to interact with the civic space. You have a right to talk, but not just to say anything. I mean, there are
ways to go.
yes. So it's important that journalists, civil society actors are well informed about how to do advocacy. Not with fear. We're not trying to come up with the narrative that you have to be careful or cautious of what they're saying. No, you can say whatever you want to say, but you must be aware of the law. You must work within the law.
Absolutely. Wonderful. So you launched this Wednesday.
Yes.
You're Ghana.
Yes, for the Ghana.
Where is it happening? What time?
Okay. So it's happening at the Airport View Hotel by 10 a.m. in the morning. Okay. Yes, and we've invited a lot of strategic stakeholders. We're having a representative from the Registrar General Department, from the Non-Profit Organization Secretariat, from the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice. These are strategic partners that we believe that we'll be working with and needed for the advocacy that we tend to do in Ghana. Are you inviting the public? How do we participate? Do you want us to participate? Okay. Or strictly by invitation doing this? Okay, it's strictly by invitation. We have a lot of CSOs who are also strictly invited. But if someone is interested in joining, what you're doing, they can check. I think MX24 is going to stream live, so they can follow through that channel. So they follow us on our socials. Yes, we'll definitely put more on there for them to know some more detail. Okay, all right. And any more? You want to share maybe your partners? You want to say thank you or? Yes. Okay. So I would like to say thank you to Ford Foundation. Okay. I would like to say thank you to Mott Foundation as well. So these are partners who have been supporting this work, and also thank you to the NPO Secretariat. That's the Non-Profit Organization Secretariat, the SHRAJ, that's Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, the Registrar General's Department. I mean, they've really helped to help us realize all of our registration and licensing. So it's been a long journey, but I mean, we've come here and we're glad that this is happening. Shola, welcome to Ghana. Thank you. Is it your first time? Oh, no, it's not. I've been on and off. Yeah. What's your favorite food here? Okay, I like the wache.
It has to be the
I love it.
It has to be the wache, and it has to come from Nima. Shola
Thank
Sam
you so
Adeni,
much.
compliance consultant at Spaces for Change. Thank you so much.
Thank
We'll do
you
well to follow
too.
you. And yeah, so if you want to be a part of their launch this Wednesday, just tune into MX24 TV. You find more details on here. Thank you, Shola.
Thank you so much.
And many thanks to you out there. On behalf of the entire team here, we are always grateful that you could be a part of the show. Monday to Friday, we are on 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Time is fast spent. We are saying bye-bye. My name is Godwin Namboh. I've been doing this with Amefa Akosia Adati. We'll be back here tomorrow, Tuesday, with Travel Tuesday. Until then, stay well and take care.
Your favorite evening